It is what it is.
Welcome back to the Trading Show. My name is David. I'm joined with Brendan, and today we're gonna make some money. Hopefully, you're in a trade right now, yeah?
I was.
Show us.
In a trade.
Oh, you're gonna top that?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Well, okay, so this is the trade that I was in. I got tapped in right around here at 185.64.
This was on XRP. This was a short.
Yeah, this was a short on XRP. It was just an annoying ass thing. Bitcoin did exactly what it was supposed to do. It went down, so I was like, oh, XRPs. And then I looked at XRP. It gave me exactly what I needed to see. Change of character, big change of character right here, actually. It pushed down to a major level. Made my fair value gap. I was like, oh, nice. This is big money right here. And then Bitcoin does what Bitcoin does and gives you that Drake candle up to the upside and invalidates everything that you have. Oh, and now we're dumping.
Yeah.
So, you know, having a tight stop loss gets you in trouble sometimes, but I mean, it keeps you sane too.
To everyone watching, welcome to crypto trading.
Yeah,
it's fun. It's great. I hit a couple trades yesterday. Let's see. I hit a Bitcoin short, and there was another one I hit. I hit a short and I hit a long on Bitcoin yesterday. 283, 197. I'll give you guys I'll give the people watching some advice from, because I've been trading a lot more. I used to trade a lot more back in the day before I even got into crypto. I was trading options, trading commodities. I did a little Forex. And, those markets, you can feel fairly comfortable, keeping a trade open for, 8 to 12 hours, maybe sometimes a few days. More like swing trading, right? Crypto, especially now, you have to scalp. And you have to do it quickly. If your TP levels do not get hit right away, or your TP levels don't get hit in its entirety, it's okay to sit there and say, I was aiming for a $500 win, but I'm sitting at a $300 win. Close the trade out, bank your $300, and move on to the next trade.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you how many times, me personally, and I'm sure the people watching, if you're an active trader, you sit there, your levels are perfectly mapped out, and we just see a big spike to the upside. You get your stop loss gets hit, and then a flush to the downside. You would have hit your original target, but not before your stop loss was hit, and you're out of the trade. And so get in, get out, move to the next trade, which is what I've been doing. And I'm eyeing a Bitcoin potential short here. 4 hour, giving us a red X on market cipher A. There's around 34 minutes until this candle closes. Now, this isn't a end-all, be-all, let's go ahead and two-hand short this thing. You take a look at the last time we had a red X on the 4 hour was right here. And, well, what did Bitcoin do? It did the complete opposite.
Engulfed it.
It engulfed it. Not only did it engulf that candle, it engulfed the previous 3 wicks of negative candles, and it rose at 1.4% to the upside, which would have, if I was in a trade, hit my stop loss. And then guess what it did? It dumped right after, and it probably would have hit my TP. Now, these are theoretical trades, of course. But then there's other times where you see a red X and Bitcoin just cascades to the downside. Exhibit B, red X on the 4 hour. You enter in on the next candle open, and if you timed it perfectly, that's a 2% move, which if you're trading with 10K margin, that's $200 trade. If you're trading with leverage, well, multiply that by your leverage. And that's a really, really good trade. But what we're seeing with Bitcoin right now is a lot of indecision, right?
Yeah, it's very choppy.
This was a big spinning top here with large wicks to the upside and to the downside. Just to put it in perspective, guys. The high was 88,148. The low was 86,753. Open 87.5, close 87.6. Shitload of volatility. Price closed a little bit above where it opened. And I bet we're going to see the same thing here. And so no real conviction. I don't see any edge for me on the 4 hour. Let's work our way down to the 1 hour here. I got a few my indicators. I got my VWAP line set up. I also have market cipher A. And on the bottom here, market cipher B. I would be careful, though, on the 1 hour here. It looks like we're bottoming out on the RSI. Now, in times of massive sell-offs, this RSI can stay kind of embedded down there in the close to zero for quite a bit of time, as you can see here, where we chopped sideways and, well, RSI and stochastics were kind of flat. It remained flat for a while. Then you get that expansion reversal to the upside. And so again, 1 hour, I'm trying to find an edge here so I can get into a trade and scalp some profits. This looks like, it did look like a little bit of a rounding bottom here on Bitcoin until we had that big red candle. This was a 1 hour candle. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. And this to me now looks like a bear flag pattern.
Say that, yeah. Looks nice.
But again, speaking from experience,
Bitcoin does what it wants.
no, speaking from experience, well, that too.
Yeah.
But speaking from experience, you'll get the break below and then it'll come right back into the same exact pattern. And so ideally on the lower time frames, you want to wait for double confirmation. Break below, a close below, that's your first confirmation. Second confirmation is a rejection of the retest. Your third confirmation is your second/third confirmation is another close below the previous open. Okay. Yep. If you can do that, enter into a trade and scalp your profits fairly quickly. Let's go down to the 30-minute on Bitcoin.
The 1 minute looks nice. I got it up right here.
What are you seeing on the 1 minute? Go ahead.
It's just it's my whole setup, everything that I need. And then we have the change of character. No for value gap though, which is annoying as hell. So we're waiting for that. After the change of character, we just engulfed the last two candles. So we do stupid like that's just like unreal to me. So whatever. So like hopefully, I mean, there's a fair value gap here actually, which you could enter in off of, which is actually nice. Actually, I didn't see this a second ago, but you could enter in off of this fair value gap right here. At 87,486, and you could probably, if it was me trading this right here, I would probably put my limit order in right here. My stop would be set. I would want to give my trade a little bit of room to work, obviously because of those wicks we just talked about, and then I would just take this to like a 3 to 1, and just take a nice little like 3 to 1 right here, and that's pretty good money right there. I mean, especially scalping if you're using leverage or anything like that, that's a pretty good trade right there. I mean, it might not be a huge percent move, but if you were to do this, you'd be getting tapped in right now. And if it dumps, I mean, obviously with the way Bitcoin is, it's been down, up, down, up, down, up. So that's why I would only take like a 3 to 1 trade as opposed to my normal like 5 to 1 or 4 to 1, whatever it may be. Something just a little bit smaller, just so that I can get to TP a little bit faster.
Yeah. And guys, if you're looking for a platform to trade on, you want to support the channel, there's a link in the description. We trade on a Bitunix. Lots of liquidity. They've been around for a while, and their interface is great.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It works really nice.
Brandon and I both trade on Bitunix, so if you want to support the channel, there's a link in the description. Also, if you go join our Discord and you verify, I think you'll get $20 in a trading bonus just by verifying. Let's go ahead and check that out real quick. And then also, if there's anything you guys want us to take a look at in terms of price action or chart, let us know. Here we go. Register and then deposit $100 and you receive $20. No questions asked in your Bitunix account. And so again, if you want to support the channel, please feel free to do so. I do want to share this real quick. MicroStrategy bought another 1,229 Bitcoin, valued at $108 million at, well, guess what? They bought the top again, 88,568 per coin. Now they hold 672,500 Bitcoin, and their average price is 74,997. We're still under 75K on their average buys for MicroStrategy. And of course, I'm not showing you to say this, the market's going to pump. We know these buys happen OTC, and we know the buys don't really do anything for the price of Bitcoin. But just wanted to share that with you. We'll take a look at the crypto bubbles. Midnight up 12.2%. Let's take a look at a midnight chart. See if there's any opportunities there. Which, by the way, let me check real quick. Is midnight on? It is. Midnight is on Bitunix.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see if we can maybe
contracts or what?
Well, yeah, this is futures. Yeah, this is USDT futures. Let's take a look at a midnight chart here. Let's start on the 4-hour time frame. Massive expansion to the upside on the 4-hour here. On midnight, volume is starting to increase, which is good. You see the big expansion on money flow, big expansion on the momentum waves to the upside. Obviously, potential short-term reversal is coming in. Let's try to find out where price is going to, essentially, if it does reverse, where's price going to stop? Let's take the low to the high. We have a 7.248 cents up to 10.261. The first level I would be eyeing in the immediate term is your 236, which sits at 95,550. But the level I'm more prone to buying is going to be the 50% level. We have some confluence here with a market cipher Bollinger Band, which sits at around 87.08755 cents. I would expect price to bounce here. Now, this is not anything that I feel confident to put in a limit order on and just say, hey, set it and forget it. I want to see what price does. But this is a really nice expansion to the upside from the lows. Trough to peak. This was a 41% move to the upside. Now, there's rumors about the volume being manipulated and the chart being manipulated. You know, guys, we can say that about literally anything. We can say that about Bitcoin. We can say that about, again, everything. And so for me, I don't pay attention to that. Is there money to be made? If there is, I'm in. If there's not, then I move on to the next one. Let's zoom out to the 1 hour, see if there's any opportunity to trade here. On the 1 hour time frame, any potential scalp opportunities. This thing is clearly in an uptrend. And so as long as we stay above 94.79 cents, we would have put in a higher low and we look for that expansion to the upside. And look where that is. That is right where your 236 level is. And so, guys, if we do get tapped in, or if price does come down to 9.55 cents on the stream, I think that's something that I would probably be looking to long live on the show. We'll see if we get that tap in. As the show goes on, 98.15 is where it's currently sitting at. Let's zoom out to the 30-minute. 30-minute starting to roll over. Let's check money flow on the 30-minute market cipher. VWAP trading below zero, a little bit of divergence here. Money flow is trending down, it's sitting at 37, and your momentum indicators are both rolling over as well. 15-minute uptrend is still intact. As long as we close above 96.82, then that would be intact. But keep your eye out, guys. You got to keep your eye out on this potential head and shoulders pattern on the 15-minute time frame. Is this our right shoulder? And we're going to see a break to the downside. Measured move on the short here would be, if I were to just briefly measure this move, down to 92.82 cents to see if there's any money to be made here. Yes, there definitely is money to be made here. That's a 5% move to the downside. So maybe we get this trade set up here on a short, and then we look to reverse this trade back into a long.
Where's your entry on that?
The entry would be on a retest of, I'll drop a flag, retest of 97.69.
Okay. I like that. I think that's good.
But again, it all depends on what Bitcoin's going to do. And so we keep our eyes.
As of right now, that trade that I called out is doing very well.
XRP?
No.
No, Bitcoin?
Bitcoin, yeah.
Here, let's just go over that one more time.
So right here, I called this out right here. 87.4862.2, 486.2. And then I said TP at 87.250. Yeah, 87.250, and then stop loss at 87.560, so you have room to work. And if we would have put it anywhere else, we would have gotten tapped out. If you can see that wick right there by that candle, and then now we're absolutely printing into the trade right here. So if you guys took this trade, you'd be making money right now. And if you get to like, I would say, actually, let me drop a horizontal right here. I would say if you get to about here, which is 87.380, and you start to, if it pushes below that and you start to see a rejection
look
up.
at that. It's dropping, baby. Let's go.
You see that?
Okay, so are you moving your stop loss down, or what's your strategy here?
So right now, I would put my stop loss. I would keep my stop loss where it's at right now. So what I'm looking for right now is structure, right? So if this candle, if these candles keep printing down and go and push down into my TP, then I hit full TP. But if this does and makes more structure, more price action right here, and goes up and consolidates around here, let me get my little drawing tool out, wherever it is. Let's see. Where's my drawing tool at? Let's see.
It's going to be right there. Up, brush, bam.
Yeah. So if it's going to go up, and then it's going to consolidate right here, and then it's going to come down again. And then it's going to go up, and then it's going to consolidate right here, and then it's going to go down again. So my stop loss would go from, if we're going to, hold on, let me get this away. So if we're going to make this yellow line my stop loss, bro, get off the drawing tool, Brendan.
Yeah, you got
there we go. So if I'm going to put if this is my stop loss, it's right here right now. So then once the consolidation happens, it could be right here or it could like right here. Okay. So then my stop loss would be here after this move down.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, it can make a little move up and then I lose. Right. Yeah. So right now we're seeing that candle up, which is good. So that means it's making market or price action. So then after that, it pushes down. Okay, we get the move down. And then it comes and consolidates again, a little bit lower than it consolidated before. And then we move it down again all the way until it hits TP. Or if you're feeling like it's going to continue to dump, you can move TP and move stop loss with it. So just move TP and then continue moving with the market structure. So it'll make more market structure here and then boom, 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 and then boom, 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 and then all the way down until you feel comfortable hitting TP or just closing the trade out yourself or letting it hit your stop loss. You're in the green stop loss. You could even, okay, so I had it sitting here at 87,238, right? You could even, okay, it passed 87,238 and I'm just going to move my stop all the way down to 87,238 where I originally wanted to take TP and then move my TP down so that if I can get more bang for my buck, I can get it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I will say 87,100 has been a very, very strong bounce level for Bitcoin. So my only caveat to your trade, if I was in the trade, is I would make sure I am out of my short before we hit 87.1.
Yeah.
Because I would expect a bounce at 87.1. In fact, let's go to the 1 hour here and let's see if we can find 87.1. I'll just drop a horizontal here. We'll just call it 87, right? I mean, we do get a little bit of deviation. Here was a really nice bounce and a reversed. Here was a bounce and reverse. Here we consolidated, dip below down to 86,360, and then immediate reversal, 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 bounce, reversal. So I would expect the same until something changes, and that is no longer intact.
It's
and so
such a bouncy market.
Look, there's enough volatility for us to make money trading in the range, but you have to be very careful.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like ping pong.
It is ping pong. Okay. And eventually, and you know when someone says something, it just sticks in your mind. That's what, like when Magic said, a range is a range until it isn't. It's so just plain and simple, but it's true. We can sit there and trade a range all day, but if we're oblivious to the fact that this range at some point will break, whether it's expanding that range to the downside or expanding that range to the upside, we have to make sure that we are not in trades long enough and expect because something happened. What is it, dumping?
Again, yeah, it made that market structure I was talking about. It might make another little move up, but it's making that market structure. So once this makes another candle down, another candle closure down, that's when you move your stop loss. Oh, shoot. We got to click the back button. I messed up. We move our stop loss down to right around, I'd say, 87,397. And then you keep it there. And if it gets...
and then you're guaranteed
guaranteed the bread.
Profit.
Yep.
Where'd you say the guaranteed the bread?
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of bread?
Ooh, I like sourdough. Oh, sourdough with some butter on it, but cold, though. I don't like it warm.
Do you like Nutella?
Oh, yeah.
I do sourdough. And then I toast it, and then I put butter and then Nutella on top of the butter, bro.
Oh, wow. You ever tried making a homemade Pop-Tart?
No.
Try it.
No, I'm good.
Try it.
I can barely put the Pop-Tart in the toaster and do it the right way, let alone make the actual Pop-Tart myself.
You toast your Pop-Tarts?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody flame him in the comments.
You eat them dry?
Of course. Brown sugar cinnamon every time.
You're disgusting. You and my wife, fucking nasty ass brown sugar and whatever the fuck you said. Okay, we'll take a look at the chat. AVE could be a good thing, said Shamitris. Shamitris Shake 5715. Let's take a look at AVE. Brandon, you want to pull up an AVE chart? I'll kind of give the macro overview if you want to take a peek at maybe a potential scalp or a swing trade opportunity on AVE. Let's go ahead and pull up this chart. I'm a big fan of AVE. I think the fundamentals are great. There was an issue with the Dow, though, and some tomfoolery happening there. But AVE, like a majority of alts, are down. Let's see if we can find any potential bullish divergence here on the daily time frame. As price has made, no bullish divergence. We made a lower low on price, and we made an equal low on RSI. Daily time frame, just a couple of days ago, printed double green dots on Market Cipher, but that did not matter. I mean, price did go up a little bit, but we put in a new low back in on the Christmas Eve here for AVE. Man, this was such a nice setup as well. Let me Let me get rid of these. We'll get rid of the horizontal. Let's get rid of VWAP. Let's keep market cipher. I mean, if you're looking to accumulate AAVE, now this is more on a longer term time frame. Let me get rid of market cipher here as well. If you're looking to accumulate AAVE, guys, look no further than right here. 132.07 down to 117. There is your buy range. There's your buy and hold range. That would also probably be, of course, depending on where the rest of the markets are, my scalp range on a potential long here on AAVE. We've seen massive moves, massive bounces. When price hits these levels, this initial move was a 35% move. The initial move back here in November of last year was a 55% move. I'm not going to measure this one. This one was massive. And that looks like that is where we're heading now for AAVE. I guess this was a potential, well, this not a potential, but this looks like it was a head and shoulders pattern that played out. Also looks like we're coming into or currently in a bear flag pattern. A lot of bear flags in crypto right now, my friends, so just be careful. But again, it could reverse at any given time. And then this move, depending on where this thing would break. Now, these measured moves are not guarantees. It doesn't mean it's for sure going to happen, but something to keep your eye out on. This would bring us down to around $91.60. If price does get down there, I'll tell you what I'll be doing. I'll be buying and sticking it into my Tangent wallet for my long-term hold side of my portfolio. Anything you're seeing on the shorter time frame here on AAVE?
Yeah, on the 1 minute, if you're looking to long it, it'll create a trend line. I know it's going to. Boom, boom, trend line. That's 2 taps on the trend line. It'll probably come back and tap it again. My thought is it's going to run down to this support down here. This is a little 30-minute support, but it's been tapped into probably I think 4 times on the 30-minute. It's not too far away. 149.0. Literally on the dot, I'm pretty sure. 149.01, I guess, is where I have it marked out. So I think once it taps into there, it'll shoot right back up and it'll go push right through the support or the trend line, and then it'll make a change of character fairly quick. And then if you're trading my strategy, obviously, then that would be what I would do. But if you wanted to trade it on the 30-minute, you could limit order from this point right here, right? Like I was saying, 141.01 or 141.02, whatever you want to call it, and then take it that percent move from wherever it went from last time. So right here, we tapped into this zone. We actually hit the middle, the dead center of the zone, which is beautiful. And we made a 4% move, 4.5% move. That's beautiful. And it could have even been more, like if you took it all the way up to the top. So that's a 5.5% move actually.
From the top, make it drop. That's a nice ass chart.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
You're good. So if you wanted to trade it on the 30-minute, yeah, you could put your limit order somewhere. I would actually put it a little bit deeper into this support zone, probably around 148.77, just so you can get a little bit of a better thing, and then you don't have to put your stop loss so tight to the middle of it, because it could come down and tap the premium zone in the support level and move right back out.
Okay, so guys, we talked about this. This is on the 1 hour, this Bitcoin bear pennant here. Looks like it's confirming. We'll see if this candle closes below 87,461. But I'm telling you, man, do not be surprised if we get a washout down to like 87.1 again, and then we come right back into this pattern and rotate into the top end of this range, which would put us at 87.9. Double confirmation is what we're waiting for. This is confirmation 1. If it closes, confirmation 2 would be a retest. Confirmation 3 would be another close. I'd be open to seeing a close on a lower time frame to be able to get into the trade a lot sooner. But bias for me right now in the short term for Bitcoin is short. I was long. I promise you, my bias was long. When we saw this and I was on the 30-minute, I was like, all right, we got to close. We got to close. We had another push up. And then everything changed, right? My trend line I had on here, I was literally watching the chart, the VRVP, your volume range, create a brand new range here as price was moving rapidly through the key levels like 88.4, like 88.7, like 89.5, all the way up to the local high at the time of around 90.5K. We broke below. You can see here, guys, a confirmation we talk about. A move up failure. The very next candle was red. That was your third confirmation. And sure, you didn't time the exact top. You didn't get in at 89.8, but you got in at 89.4.
Oh, this is...
That was a 2.7% move as Bitcoin is currently at 87,350.
That trade I called out, guys, I'm telling you, that market structure that I drew out, just roughly sketched, almost happened.
That's a beautiful drawing. We
Almost.
call you Mozart.
Yeah, Mozart.
No, Mozart's
a singer. Yeah, like Picasso or like Michelangelo.
No, there was that one weird guy, Salvador Dali. I think you have the same hair.
Really?
No.
How ancient is he?
He very ancient.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
Nacho Libre.
I've seen it on Pawn Stars.
On Pawn Stars.
Yeah, Salvador Dali.
Okay.
But that's a great drawing. I mean, look at that, man. Look at that beautiful blue squiggly lines.
Well, do you see the beautiful blue candle that's about to invalidate every single thing that I just said?
I'm telling you, man. Guys, you got to get out of your trades, man.
That's what I was telling you guys. That's what I was saying.
Get out of those trades early.
That trailing stop. That saves you, bro.
Bank your profits.
Hey, but that literally did just happen exactly how I drew it, though.
Look at that.
It literally, it went and tapped the top of my beautiful Picasso drawing or my Mozart drawing, and now it's dumping again.
Stupid ass cowlick.
So, what's going on?
I got a cowlick. I hate it. Every time I go to my barber, I'm like, can you just make it go away? Like, no.
I have an idea.
No.
Buzz cut.
Hell no.
You look so cool. The beard and the buzz cut.
I'm not trying to look cool, man. I'm trying to look
fly.
I'm trying to look good, bro. All right.
Go buzz cut mustache.
Buzz-stache.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I gave my son a buzz cut one time. I did it myself, and my wife wouldn't talk to me for 3 weeks. So I want to go back to a chart here I shared on the morning show, which is Canton Network. Guys, I know, Diamond Hand, Daryl, I know, bro. I said Mozart. I didn't mean it. Okay? I meant Salvador Dali. Thank you very much. Or Beeple. Beeple's a new guy. He draws all those penises.
What? Why didn't you just say, like, Michelangelo or Picasso, or one of the Ninja Turtles or something?
You're not on that level yet. Almost. You're almost there.
I mean, look at that drawing. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. That's the point. It's not there yet.
Okay.
All right. So daily, again, guys, we're waiting on a cup and handle pattern. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. While we wait for that cup and handle pattern, is there a potential opportunity for us to make money on Canton Network scalping a potential trade? Let's take a peek at the chart. I'm on the 4-hour now. Let's go throw on our VRVP. Let's throw on Market Cipher A. Getting rejected on our VWAP upper band 1 line. We did get a little bit of expansion above that, 13,670. This is a source from MACC as far as price action. This is one of the few charts that I'd feel comfortable maybe staying in a trade a little longer. If that's what you want to do. This was got a green dot here on which should have been a short entry. This, this might be 1 hour invalidation of an uptrend. Okay. Right? High. I'm David. Low. Low. And we just took out the low here. Okay. So expecting now this would be on the 1 hour, and this might take a little bit of time. Let's go down to the 30-minute. We want to get a little greedy on our trades. A close below 12.409. I'm looking at potentially short on a retest back up at around 12.673 here on Canton Network. This has not changed my longer-term outlook on Canton. A little bit of kind of conflicting indications here using some of our tools, our indicators. We're seeing long entry on Market Cipher B, but we're seeing structurally this thing should be shorted. And you take a look here on the 30-minute. If we zoom in a little bit, my friends, this is a clear as day. Let's move this thing up to here. Move the sucker down here. This is a head and shoulders pattern, right?
I'm also
high,
short.
higher high, lower high, expansion to the downside. Again, we're waiting on confirmation here. Something like this. Come back, catch some support at this line, retest the neckline, and then dump. right? Taking out this low here around 12.42 cents. And if that were to happen, here is where my TP would sit out. And maybe this is going to happen live on the show, which I'd love to take this trade live with you guys if it does happen. We're going to go ahead and take our Fibonacci tool, and we're going to draw it from this high volume node here. We're going to take this thing all the way up to its local high. And I'll be targeting our 786 level, which is 12.104 cents, which, you know, now that I think about it, is that enough of a trade? It is, the 2.5% move to the downside. And so, Canton, short term, I am bearish. I am short. I'm looking to short this thing. If we do take out this low here, if we print a higher low, if this was a low and we see expansion back to the upside, I'm looking to see if price can close above 14 cents. If it does, wait for a retest and enter into a long.
Well,
how's Bitcoin doing?
I haven't checked it, but I'm with you on that. I'm looking at the same chart as you.
Yeah.
Just on the 1 minute chart, just the same strategy that I would always trade. Change the character on the trend line. The trend line is very good, actually. It's tapped well. It's touched. It's been very good.
Great trend line.
It's the best trend line, the greatest. And so I would have my limit order 0.13228, and then stop at 0.13271, and then take profit would be a 4 to 1, or 3.93 to 1, which would be 0.13055. I mean, it looks really good. Like, this is like when I see you know how girls are like, oh, they aesthetic. When I see a trade, like when I see a setup like this, that's an aesthetic.
Aesthetic.
Trade. Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Like, it's appeasing to the eyes.
Oh, appealing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aesthetically appealing.
Gino, what does aesthetic mean?
She has no idea.
You're asking me because I'm a woman. Yeah, it means like aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, aesthetically pleasing. Like, it looks good. She used aesthetic.
Such a woman answer.
She used the word aesthetic to describe the word aesthetic.
That's because that's how slang works, buddy. I didn't invent this.
But it looks
Leave Gina
good.
alone.
Sorry, Gina.
It's okay.
But let me look at Bitcoin. Great. It's printing. You guys are printing money right now if you copied me. So
we're going to get you set up on a copy trade account on Bitunix soon.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Of course.
Okay.
Do you guys want me to do that?
Yeah, I want to do it.
Yeah.
I'll copy you.
Yeah.
All right. I got anything else? You got anything else you want to kind of share?
Nah.
Okay.
I hope this Bitcoin trade hits and you guys make some money if you copied me. And
yes.
And if you didn't copy me, copy me.
Yeah, guys, watch for 87.1, okay? If you're going to try to scalp a short now, do high margin or high leverage, get out before 87.1 because there's not a lot of room left. Look at what price does. You want to see something like this, but the important thing is a spike in volume, okay? You look at every time Bitcoin had some sort of a relief rally, volume, and then this reversal here, big spike in volume. Reversal here, big spike in volume. If we get a big candle closure down to that 87K region and the next candle is green, but limited wick to the downside with volume, look to enter in on the next candle and you should make some money on the long. But as of right now, I am I'm leaning a little more bearish on short-term price action.
I just want to tell everybody real quick before we head out. If you guys are in this trade, your stop loss should be here right now at 87.426 or 4245. This is where 424.5. This is where your
Where was your entry again?
87.486.
Nice.
Yeah. So
you're guaranteed profit.
Yeah, this is where your stop loss should be right now for safety. Okay, I'm assuming the price action will come to about here and then push right back down if based off of what I'm seeing right now, and then you guys will hit TP. So just be safe. Your TP should be at 87. Actually, let me just click on this. 87.268.3.
Beautiful.
So
there you have it, my friends. Now we have made some changes to the channel. We'll be doing the trading show Monday through Friday now at 11:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, I'm starting a new series on the channel. You know the game Marry F and K? Marry, who would you marry?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing a version of that called Buy, Sell, or HODL. And I'm literally going through the top 200 cryptocurrencies in order. And I'm going to lay out the case for buying, for selling, or holding. I'm going to tell you guys what I am doing. So if you want to stay in tune with how I'm navigating this market and what I'm bullish on, what I'm bearish on, you're going to want to watch those videos. We're going to create a playlist That's happening Monday through Friday. Today we do an Ethereum video that's coming out in about 15 minutes. Please go watch that. I'll be doing a giveaway. I'll give away $50 to one person who comments the price of ETH at 12 a.m. January 1st, 2026. Whoever's the closest, I'll give you $50. Make sure to go on the video, comment it, subscribe to the channel if you're not. And then again, tomorrow, I'll be doing either BNB or Solana. You're going to want to stay tuned for that. And so support the channel, man. Putting out some content for you guys. I know the markets are down. Your portfolios might be down, but we're still going to come in here, give you guys some great information in a fun, engaging way. We love you, Gina. Roll the outro. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Bye.